Hello, and I don't know where to begin. I hate doing update videos because I have no idea how to start them or really anything. I'm gonna have my soundtrack that I made for the New Year video just play in the background, but not as I'm recording because that'll distract me even more. Because you know how easily I get distracted and ramble on, which I probably will inevitably anyway, but yeah. It's the 11th of February. The last part of the Higurashi LP for Simi Horiboshi was uploaded on the 28th of November, which was the last upload I did to the VN channel. So, yeah, that's it's been over 2 months, and still no update whatsoever that I could see for Higurashi, unless at this point in time they're just like, okay, here's the release date finally. I don't know what's going on with that. From what I can tell, it sounds like there's only like one person working on the whole translation thing, which is nuts. Just one person to do it all, or what? I don't know. Could be more than one person, but it kind of would explain why it's taking literally years to release the arcs. Because, my god, when they've released them back in the day, then they released them again, and now they released them again, but this time Steam's included, and the third time around feels like the longest time around. If I still had the original, because I remember buying them individually years ago, but they don't work anymore. That's what I hate about you know, online kind of, you know, stuff. Because like there's like, you know, it's like, oh, you got the code for it? Okay. You want to reinstall it? Well, we're not gonna give you another code. Or it's not even available anymore because, well, they've removed that from the site to, you know, re-add them in or something, I don't know. I remember buying them years ago, but I can't get them to work, so yeah, I'm kind of stuck waiting for the arcs to release at an incredibly slow pace. So I've been thinking, maybe this is a sign that I should just LP something else in the meantime. But I'm not really sure what to do. Because if I focus just on the Higurashi series, there's not really going to be much uploaded, really, is there? Because it takes forever for, you know, an arc to get released. There's only 2 arcs left, but I wouldn't be surprised if it'll be 2021 by the time the final one gets released. So in the meantime, I've been thinking, a selfie something different, but something similar in theme is kind of what I had in mind. Either one of 2 visual novels, and the third one, if whatever, I don't know. And they have a thriller theme to them, but unlike Higurashi, they do have those scenes. There's a bit of nudity, quite a bit of nudity here and there, but it's very story-driven. It's just that it just happens to have those in there as well. I think you probably know what I'm referring to, because I've talked about them before, but Karano Shoujo and Cartagra. Cartagra is the prequel to Karano Shoujo, and, well, I thought Cartagra was alright, but there's this one ending that really freaking disturbed me, and it was just, I don't know. So I was thinking one of those 2, or maybe if there's any other suggestions. I've even thought, hey, why not go back and do canon? But I'm like, I don't want to risk doing that. Because it's not because they're like, oh, key visual artists, be like, no, copyright. More of on that one, I'm thinking more of, well, if I try to freaking reinstall the antivirus, it'd probably be like, oh, delete. It'll be like freaking that one guy in Death Note, delete, or Matt Hardy. Well, broken Matt Hardy, I don't know. So it's just like, yeah, Clannad could be one as well, but I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to LP it again after all these years. maybe doing the better format than I did back in the day on my main channel. But I don't know, and then there's Little Busters, and I'm still kind of like, no. So I'm thinking more Cartagra or Cartagra Shoujo, unless you got any suggestions. Which ones? Which one of those two do you think, maybe? Because this is only just like, I'm not even 100% sure how to go about either of them, really. There would be a fair bit of, you know, editing for those. Because it's not just that he has those kind of scenes here and there. It's that some of the murders, like they have the CG art and all that, and it's brutal and all, but there's also, you know, a bit of nudity, a bit of the female nipples that, you know, for whatever reason the world is like, no, female nipples are not allowed. Oh, severed heads? Okay, that's okay. Nipples, oh no. I don't know. So I'd have to do a bit of editing, you know, those, but whatever. So which one to do? Cartagra or Cartagra Shoujo? I'm not including Cartagra Shoujo 2 in that because that'd make no sense to do that without doing at least Cartagra Shoujo, the first one. I still haven't actually obtained all the endings in Cartagra Shoujo 2. It kind of has a much slower pace than Cartagra Shoujo and Cartagra. Cartagra is a bit of a weird one as well, because it kind of has some of the supernatural element into it a little bit, which is absent in the sequels. Which really bugs me, because I played Cartagra Shoujo and then Cartagra, and just seeing this one character in Cartagra that doesn't so much as get a reference in Cartagra Shoujo or Cartagra Shoujo 2, it's just like, but that was a big deal, man. Why is that just completely, it's like, yeah, pretend that bit didn't happen. But that was an important part of the story. Yeah, just forget it happened. Besides, the protagonist of Cartagra is more of a supporting character in Cartagra Shoujo and much of a lesser role in Cartagra Shoujo 2 because he doesn't actually make physical appearances. He just appears on the phone at one point or something like that. Well, whatever. Cartagra Shoujo or Cartagra, what's it to be? Is what I ask to thee. The viewers, or maybe something else. I don't know. You decide. You vote. I don't know. I have no idea. I hate that, man. I hate doing update videos because I just ramble on and I don't know how to bloody end the bloody video. I'm just sat here in silence, more or less, other than my fan and the bird occasionally chirping, just staring at my laptop and just being like, I don't have a script or anything, I'm just kind of making this up as I go. The idea, that was just the idea really, it's just like, point out Higurashi still slow release, non-release rather, and just thoughts of what to, you know, help in the meantime. Because otherwise this channel will have no uploads for even longer than it already has. And I know the reason why I've been like, taking forever to get around to this is, one, I had a cold a while back, and two, I was playing a game on my PS4, which kind of distracted me for several days or so. And three, I just haven't really been in the right mood. And I'm falling back on recording for the main channel. It's like I haven't done any recording for Wind Waker, Spyro 2, and Resident Evil 2 need recording because I haven't got a part in advance at this point in time. So it's a bit of a cluster combining that with this channel as well. It's like, oh, if we're bringing another one, then that means I gotta record even more often. It's a bit of a cluster. That's another reason why I've kind of been putting this on hold. But there you go. What's it to be and all that, I don't know. So, yeah. Bit of a clusterfuck. I'll end this video though. It's like, yeah, you just vote on whatever, pick one, I don't know, maybe I'll go for one. I'm not really in this, like, the right mood to really start a new LP, but, yes, I don't know, maybe, like, pick one and maybe we'll start in maybe late February, March, I don't know, just whenever I feel up to it, whatever gets decided. And whatever, I don't know. You choose and I'll think about it, essentially. because Higurashi is gonna take 856 years. That's all. Just leave it at that, because I'm rambling on, repeating myself. So yeah, I look at Cartagra, Arcano, Shoujo, or if you got any other suggestions. But yeah, that's that. That is all. This has been an update. I don't even know what the title, because update videos kind of don't really, I just don't like doing update videos. Just, yeah. That's all. Peace out.